Mr. Beast, congratulations. That's a regulation size belt I see that you have there.
Yeah, of course. Heavyweight.
Tell me about that. We saw you on TV, I think, with it. You're going to carry that around for a while?
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it around for a while. You know, I'm interim heavyweight champ, so we just see what's next. You know.
Tell me about the fight. It was kind of hard to hear you in your post-fight interview in the cage. What hurt when he kicked you? And obviously it hurt pretty bad. I mean,
It was more of I'm just trying not to shit on myself, you know, because I'm holding my gas in and trying to breathe at the same time. I just didn't want to shit in front of national TV. That's all that was.
It happens to everybody once in their lifetimes. That's what I've heard.
I didn't want to have
Not on TV,
because especially with this internet going around, making memes of me and all of that. Nah, I can't have that. I'm Charlie Brown.
Before the second one, I kind of started to wonder, maybe are you kind of playing possum with the whole thing? But that was legit. I mean, he got you in the midsection. And how did you work through that? How were you able to work through it?
I just eased out a little fart, you know, and just trying to clear my stomach out just a little bit, and just once I did that, it was good. Then the second round, it came back again and just stopped bubbling. Then I was like, I got to end this fight.
I mean, you had talked about that earlier in fight week, that you needed to be more aggressive than you were in Albany. Obviously, that came on in the second round. Was it all about the feeling in the midsection that really forced that to get you to go forward like that?
No, the thing is that reason why I be calling out these guys left and right that I know is better than me, because like I said before, it's just going to bring out the better fighter in myself. And I believe Travis, he's better fighter than me, all the way around, mixed martial artist. And I just feel like that it was just going to bring out a better fighter in myself and just put on a better show for the fans. You know, the same way with Big Country. You know, I know Big Country was coming in and he's got a name behind himself. And I just knew it was just going to bring a better fighter out of myself.
You satisfied with the performance you put on tonight because of the fact that you weren't happy with how things went in Albany, and maybe weren't happy with how things went completely in the Roy Nelson fight?
Yeah, I'm a little bit satisfied than I was my last fight, you know, but I still feel like there's a lot of stuff I need to work on. You know, I still need to get behind my punches and stuff like that and work behind my jab. But the thing is, I hate throwing jabs. You know, to me, jabs are just a waste of time. I just like to just swing and bang. But I know that a lot of guys are going to start getting used to that and try to counter off of that. But, you know, my coach said you got to set up the jab and throw the right hand or whatever behind it. But to me, I just hate throwing jabs.
I find that you're this kind of fantastic contradiction for yourself in that you say that you need to work on a lot of things and that you're unhappy with your performances, yet you have a belt and you plan on being champion in 2017. So kind of walk me through that line that you have to straddle in your own head with where you are in terms of your fight career.
It's just that I got to work on my overall game. You know, so a lot of guys at the top 5 right now, they good everywhere. You know, me, I'm just about almost one-dimensional, you know. But, you know, I believe I got the most heart in this division, you know. And so my heart carried me throughout my whole 6-fight win streak or whatever. You know, it carried me my whole way. Make sure you see that I'd be losing the first or second round, in the third or fourth round or whatever. You know, that heart, that beast mode just kick in automatic by itself. And I just thank God for that. Y'all can have this cold out here too, man. All this snow and shit. I'm from Texas.
You said before this fight that you thought the winner of Overeem and Mark Hunt would be a good matchup for you next. Is that kind of what you're eyeing right now? It's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah, that'd be good, but I still want at least 3 months off, you know, because the reason why I want 3 months off because I've been fighting just about every other month or every 2 months like that, and just really couldn't just relax my mind, you know, and it just causing trouble at home because I'm walking around with an attitude all the time because once I get in beast mode, I'm in beast mode all the way into fight day. So I just want to relax my mind a little bit and work on things at my house.
Yeah, you still don't want them to call you for at least 3 months,
I
right?
don't want them to call me. You know, I already blocked my coaches and my managers already. Like there's some side
The
chicks
pain.
and say,
I
do
think
not
I just-
answer. Put their
the
name, do
stinger.
not answer.
And what'd you think of the stoppage? I think a lot of people thought Mario almost.
Shit, well, yeah, I give him $1,000. I appreciate it for letting the fight go a little longer than what it was, because I just wanted to get all my anger out on Travis' face anyway, because he like to hit on women. So I appreciate him for doing that.
All right.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope.
I keep it real.
You're all set. Thanks, Derrick.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate Canada. Thank y'all. Y'all can have the snow. You know, I'm going back home to Texas.
Really?